The day is finally here, you guys. I'm pretty sure second to winning 12 games of Christmas this last year, this might be single-handedly one of the coolest days yet. Bobby, welcome back in, by the way. Hold on, I'm scrolling up. Cassie, you manifested Control 2 weeks after playing it. Please manifest Elder Scrolls 6. They already told us what to expect. Do you think we're gonna see something as like a surprise? A little sneak peek of something else? Hello, guys, happy Thursday. Oh, this is weird. I haven't streamed on a Thursday in months. Leonardo, hi. Composer, hi. Morpheus, hi. London. It is... The day is here. I don't even know what to say other than the day is finally here. Happy Fable Day. I hope we get good news. I hope they tell us when to expect it. I hope I like everything that I see. I have so many high expectations. I'm gonna cry. I cannot wait to see what they show us. Falky, hi. Joni, welcome in. Hello. Jake, hi too. This is the exact stream I was waiting for Xbox when Xbox announced a Fable deep dive. I'm so glad to have you back in here. And I can't tell y'all how much it means to me that you guys see Fable, you associate it with me, like to have that kind of, I guess, lasting impression in a lot of y'all that Casta equals Fable is the coolest thing in the world. This is the game that made me fall in love with RPGs and showed me how much a game can make a difference in someone's life. And so I'm so excited. Also, Darko, welcome back in. Kyle, hi. Pezable, hi. Woody, welcome back in. Tuck, hi too. Glad to be here today. I've been fighting this new super flu. I've been hearing all about this. I feel like I caught it earlier. Not like an insane version of it, and now it's just lasting because I've had allergies like none other. Dime, welcome back in. First of all, let me make sure you guys can hear me, right? Revan has not destroyed the system or anything. Captain Thickrod, thank you. Yeah, I'm still just like having some nasal drainage. I feel like that's pretty much it. Reese, welcome back in. Even here in the EU, it's all over. It's everywhere. Kyle, welcome back in. But didn't you used to have an orange cat as well? I did, and so actually, Falky's here. You can see that I still have her. She is here in memory and everything, but she did pass away in September, which I actually just found out because I was setting Revan's appointment today and I started looking at her stuff, and for some reason I did the math myself thinking that she was born in October. She was not. She was born 3 days after I lost Ginger, so even closer to it. It's just crazy. Yeah, so Ginger spirit lives on in this channel. Raffle, welcome back in as well. Getting my forklift license today. Congratulations, that's exciting. Absolutely. Revan is doing well. She's been super sleepy today. Maybe she knows that we're getting some winter weather coming up here soon. Yeah, I'm telling you, it could be Ginger reincarnated. I'm telling you. Lizzie, welcome back in as well. Excellent sign language yesterday. When it all went out, I was trying, like, how do I say I know that it's gone out? How do I say, hey guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta skedaddle. Saint Wolf, welcome back into 3 days is the recommended time to successfully transfer a soul between two cats. True facts. There you go. It was just a little soul swap. Yeah, Rare Bandit. Yeah, she passed. I didn't put it on a lot of announcements outside of Discord, and it was right before I got rid of Instagram and things. So I know a lot of people are catching up. Oh my goodness, my nose. Eve Protocol, welcome back in. I just got her new scratching post, so I'm hoping that she uses that during stream to get some tension out and all of her frustrations. Heimdall, hi too. Yeah, I had to double check because I was like, wait, was she born on the day? But it is 3 days separate, yeah. For Fable Shadow Drop, no, you don't think that they would do that? I'm still thinking third quarter, near the time that they released the other 3. Again, I know that it's a different studio and everything, but I'm hoping for that. Voldemar, thank you for coming over here to watch this. Cry Wolf, hi too. I will never forget that you found the channel from Fable too, and then we had the connection of Lionheart. That was so cool. What a nice day to celebrate 2 years of subbing. Has it been 2 years since Fable 2 when you found the channel? No. I always bring Fable back on my birthdays, and I never get to finish a full playthrough with you guys, but I always bring it back. RIP schedule on the Shadow Drop. If it Shadow Drops, I'm gonna be so happy for you guys, but look, I'm putting my blinders up and I can't look at it because I won't be able to play it until Skyrim comes out. Ginger didn't like Borderlands 4, if I remember correctly. That was it. That was the sign. To Harry, welcome back in, by the way. And Cry Wolf, thank you for the Prime sub. Anybody that I missed? Also, don't think that I forgot that, Tjorn. Trying to resub while I'm not even live, you goober. Thank you for 9 months. Anna, tier 3. We continue. Exactly. Every single day we continue. For those who come after, Ginger needed to submit reincarnation paperwork first. It's a bit of a bureaucracy up there. That's why it was a 3-day turnaround. My birthday is in March, so it's coming up here soon. GURPS, welcome back into FFA. Will be in shambles if Fable Shadow drops right now. But I did tell you guys that I was probably going to play that with y'all. Although I think the only exception would be possibly if it ends up coming out a lot sooner than what I'm expecting. Like if it were to shadow drop, perhaps I'd finish FF8 and then I would end up doing Fable for YouTube just to be able to play it sooner and get to it. But part of me also wants to wait and go back through the whole series again. I showed you guys that I have that beautiful book and guide for Fable that I would love to go back through in depth and everything. Trickster, hi as well. Yeah, I took her in because she was having trouble, respiratory issues and breathing. And when I took her in, it turned out that she was riddled with cancer in her lungs, like her whole upper chest and everything. And it was very sudden, but she was playful up until the very end. And she had 19 beautiful years. And I know it's been a little bit easier to talk about. I feel like when people have asked in the past, I haven't talked about it, or like it still is a very painful topic, as it always will be, but I feel like I'm able to actually like speak about it anytime somebody asks. I might just replay the first one. Honestly, I need to just get back to the first. You don't probably need to go back through 1, 2, and 3. But Valky, did I show you? Tiorn, I saw. Also Frost, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I did change that to green after you asked. Crywolf, thank you so much for the prime sub. Connor with 4 months due. Where is my Fable thing? Also Whistling, welcome back in. Thank you for 9 months too. Do you really think that you're gonna be able to wait for Fable? It depends on what we see today. That being said, like I'm not going to push. Nothing will change with Skyrim. No matter how excited I am for Fable, Fable will still be there. Just how I am now, I can't possibly imagine starting something that I'm loving as much as Skyrim and putting a pin in it just because my favorite game of all time is getting reworked and possibly coming out soon, but I will wait. Yeah, I love your new kitten emote, by the way. Is there a new kitten emote? I don't think I've changed her. I'm planning on keeping Ginger's emotes and her alerts and everything as the legacy of the channel. I am going to be adding Revan emotes, just the actual Darth Revan emotes, not a cat Revan emote, if that makes sense. Mustache, welcome back in. Blackfade, long time no see, you goober. This can be your entry to doing reaction videos to movies and shows. No. No, because you guys know I just love games so much. I do like watching TV and things like that, but I just don't want to turn my whole life into a giant reaction or sharing everything. I just like games and I like having things for myself too. And I've tried Other Boy. I know you want to see some of the reactions to Buffy as well. I tried doing some reactions to Last of Us and I got as far as recording my reactions and I was like, it's not the same. I need my interaction. I like being able to pause. It's harder to get my thoughts across without fully pausing and like yapping for getting off track and stuff. But it is fun to do these kind of short little different things, such as reactions to the Xbox Showcase, Developers Direct and everything. But yeah, I just don't want to turn my whole life into content, you know? You can do music reactions. I just like games. You know, I'm pretty simple. I'm just kind of slowly getting to the point in my life where I really just want to do the things I'm super passionate about. I love music in my off time, but it's just about games for me. When is the Xbox Direct? At 1, it's coming up soon. I've got it pulled off on the other screen. Which chair do I have? I have the one of the Herman Millers. It's one of the Herman Miller gaming chairs. I finally got over my Herman Miller annoyance when I went to go see Anna. They did a Black Friday sale and I was like, all right, I'm going to pull the trigger. Feta, welcome in. Thank you for the follow too. And Connor, thank you for the gifted sub to the channel and community as well. I love it that you love games. You just do what you love. I talk about this a lot. Like I choose to do this as well. Like this isn't something I have to do. I chose to walk away from another very successful career to do this because I'm just unbelievably passionate about games, sharing the experience. But as far as other passions go, I like having stuff for myself too. And I need time in my off time to play other games and catch up on other things because after the Xbox Developers Direct, I can share with you guys now, we are, oh gosh, how do I even talk about this? Just give her more games. Also, Swicky, welcome in, by the way. Thank you so much for coming over. Wait, this is the perfect introduction for what's happening today. Ah! Remember when I told you guys that today is like the coolest day ever? Not only are we getting Fable news, I get to bring you guys another one of my all-time favorite franchises in a completely different way. No, I'm not retiring. We are being sponsored later today by Square Enix, and I get to share with you guys Final Fantasy VII coverage on my first time debuting streaming from a Nintendo Switch. So yes, we have a Squeenix. We have a Squeenix sponsorship later. Yeah, I'm gonna get to share the coverage on the Switch too. We'll see how it works. And that's why I need more free time, because you guys are going to need to hold me accountable. I want to play them. So I've talked about this before, but I am behind this computer all the time. From pretty much probably like 8 in the morning until 8 p.m. when I'm done streaming with you guys on stream days. I know, this is good. Thank you guys. I am so excited. Yeah, this is such a big deal. But I'm behind this computer all the time. And so when it comes to playing games on my own, I just am not motivated to sit here any longer than I am. I feel like I'm tethered to this box, this room. And so whenever I do play games for myself, I really like to play them on the Steam Deck, on the Switch, whatever it may be. I know I've got to do Animal Crossing too and everything. But so I think this will be the perfect balance for me to be able to go back through the first and second one on my own. I know I shared the first and second part playthroughs with you guys on the YouTube channel, but I'd really like to be able to play it offline for myself and get caught up for part 3. So yes, I know, Miss Macadamia, hi too. You should play the original Final Fantasy someday. So I will be doing that after part 3, but that will not be offline. That will absolutely be with you guys. So we're going to test it, because when they did approach me and they talked about Switch 2, I have not played on a Nintendo console with you guys outside of the SNES, but I still have not played any first party, and I'm reigning true with that. I still haven't played first party Nintendo games with y'all just yet, but maybe this is one step closer to getting into more Nintendo games and things. So yes, where's the 3DS XL? I still need to get one in the first place. FF8 gang, and this is gonna be, guys, this is gonna be trippy. Going back in, so I'm gonna start my journey back down the FF7 remake, Intergrade, and then also doing Rebirth on my own time. I did get the Pro Controller. Look at you. Look at my Gengar. I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta switch over here soon. Cass is about to enter her Pokemon arc. I have to. I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting ready. It's happening. Yesterday, one of you guys were like, hey, when's the Nintendo arc coming? And I was like, well, it's funny you should say that. So I've actually been recording a game since December on a Nintendo console, and it's just taking me a while to finish it because I'm also trying to get FF8 for you guys. And then I also am learning that there are some really challenging games back in the day. And so I'm getting my butt handed to me. And so it's taking a little bit of time to piece that together to bring you it. I'm not revealing my secrets. You're just gonna have to keep guessing. Isn't the controller so cute? So I feel like I'm gonna be ready with the different orientation of the controller, because having the B and the A switched around, that's just like the SNES controller and everything. So would you be the very best? I'd at least try my hardest. Zach, welcome back in. Anybody that I missed, guys, welcome back in. Gengar is my favorite one. There were like 2 different controllers, and I was like, dude, I will take the Gengar. I want it. Let me have it. I should do Octopath Traveler. I've heard really good things about this too. Metroid, I don't know. Especially with the Switch too. So I ended up looking up and stuff, and it looks like this is just available for the Switch too. So we will see what other kind of Switch 2 exclusives there might be, and maybe this is Old Skillful. Thank you. Thank you so much. What's Squeenix about? Eli, welcome back in. Square Enix, FF7, Final Fantasy, Square Games, hello. Ryan, welcome back in. DC, any floppy pickles shall be ignored. No. I'm getting so congested talking so much about Old Skillful. Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs to the channel and community, Lizzie. So I thought I'd start the journey with you guys, but hold me accountable. Constantly ask me, hey, how's that FF7 run doing? Because I'm going to be playing it a lot in my off time, or at least whenever I'm traveling this year, whatever's happening. And I figure being able to have it on this, even if I do end up moving and have to take some downtime, I'll at least still be able to have it on the Switch and actively work that playthrough along the way. NC, welcome back in. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I think this is the first official time that I've gotten to share gameplay footage and be sponsored by them. I want to say, yeah, because I did get to go out for Rebirth, but this is completely different. I haven't gotten to share with you guys direct footage of anything. I started FF7 yesterday on Xbox. Did you get because I know it's coming out on, it's not just Switch 2, but it's also the Xbox XS. Is that the version that you got? Because I thought it just released today. Boom Slang, welcome in as well. I hoped someone cool would would be watching the Xbox Direct. Look, Fable, enough said, boom, welcome in. I'm gonna switch us over there in just a minute or two. The Xbox XS, yeah? Isn't that what it is? Not the XX, the XS. Give me a break, okay? My T's and my D's and my S and my X's sound the same. And this is why horror sounds like horror. This is a mess. You can play Coder 2 on Switch 2. Maybe this is how I'm going to, like, I use my, what am I trying to say? There's so many, I've got so many consoles swirling around in my brain, but I use my Switch occasionally. I was using it a lot with Fae Farm with my Switch 1, and then I got the Steam Deck, and I was using my Steam Deck to 100% and get all achievements on things, especially when I got it last Christmas. And then I got this Switch 2 for Christmas this year, and so now I'm like, okay, I need to start getting into the first party Nintendo games as well, but I can use this to catch up on all of the, there's so many tongue twisters, I know. No, Frost, excess. DF, welcome back in, and Old Skillful. Spaggy, welcome back into. I'm not gonna play on my phone. Old Skillful with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Where is all of this support coming from? Thank you. Hangry, welcome back into. Sebastian, hi. Gonna see the Fable reveal. I'm so excited. We're gonna have to watch the other stuff too, and I'm gonna be waiting patiently. I hope they start with Fable. I don't know if they're going to. I'm gonna switch over in like 1 minute. Bibs, welcome back in. Pape, hi. Paul, hi. Anybody that I miss saying hi to, guys, welcome back in. And if you guys have gotten a gifted sub to the channel or community, I hope you give the person a big thank you from the support dimension. And Donk, welcome back in. Reggie, guys, stop. Today is already the coolest day ever. Please don't make this harder not to cry today. Reggie, thank you so much as well. That's why I was given the option and I wanted to go with the Switch 2, because I want to get into more Switch titles with you guys. And also now I can bring my Switch 2 and play games with my nieces too whenever they come over and everything. 10-year-old me needs Fable to be good. Everything in my body needs Fable to be good, guys. Everything. Like, I am clutching, hoping that this is the bee's knees. Like, I am hoping with everything. Old Skillful with 5 more gifted subs. Daz, Derek, what is happening? MD and also Sam Squatch, guys, thank you so much for the follows. And Old Skillful with 5 more gifted subs too. Nintendo era will be glorious. I can't wait. I have been sitting on the fact that I'm working on some first party Nintendo titles for you guys for a long time, so I'm excited that I get to even just share that you guys can expect some to be getting worked right now. Dan, welcome back in too. I just recently got a new office chair. Which one? I'm always on the hunt for a better one, and then I now have come to the terms that I think it's just my back. I think I'm just like a shrimp. I'm a full shrimp. But for real, are you playing? But are you for real playing Fable? What do you mean, am I for real playing Fable? During FF7, game over Harmony, stop! Guys, I'm gonna melt! Game over Harmony with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Miss Macadamia, thank you for the resub and the continual support too. During FF7 intermission, I ended up wasting time on a number block activity that I didn't even have to do. It was a really hard activity. I gotta get back to this because, again, like, I've only ever gone through it one time with you guys on YouTube, so I'm looking forward to just diving back in and prepping myself. Oh, we gotta switch over. I'm prepping myself with what's to come and just get used to it. So that's gonna start at 3, guys. Guys, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. All right, let's switch over. I've got it pulled up on the YouTube side of things. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Tell me what's going on. Robbie! Y'all, stop! Robbie! Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew. Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew. I think I gotta refresh this because I'm getting... What's going on? I'm getting frozen. It's too many people. Okay, there we go. I'm switching over. I'm exiting chat. I got it. I got it. I'm switching us over. 18 seconds. Wait, I'm coming. Hold on. Old Skillful. Old Skillful, guys. I'm clutching my pearls over here. Ancient, good morning. Old Skillful, thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. I'm gonna cry. Oh gosh, you guys know I love my PlayStation, but I've been an Xbox baby since the making, since the beginning. Oh man. Thank you guys for being here. Will on day 1 be available? Fable day 1. Velvet, anybody popping in, guys? Hi. Enjoy the show. So what I've been waiting for since they first announced it, like 5 years ago when they teased about it? Oh wait, I need to make sure we're live, and then there we go. Okay. Tell me if it needs to be turned up. I don't think I've ever covered the developers direct, so this is cool. Yeah. Ah, the storyboards. Can you imagine developing the sound behind a game? I feel like you have to be so passionate about games to be behind the scenes working it. I'm gonna turn it down a smidge. You guys are so hoping for an Elder Scrolls.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
That is literally me that's like every time I'm going to record a YouTube video, I'm like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? Zoom high, by the way. Oh man, I'm just clutching it. I'm gonna hold it the whole time. It's my little emotional support book. I've watched for your Control 2 reveal 12 times. Thank you. Oh gosh. I'm holding on, I know.
Welcome to this world first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm talking
about Forza Horizon 6 first.
Forza Horizon, and I can't wait
Cars.
to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working
Oh
on.
man, Redcoat, welcome
I'm
back
Don
in.
Arceta, art director for Forza Horizon.
Oh, look at the cherry blossoms. We do need to do some racing games, y'all.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations.
Oh yeah, they're definitely
around the
doing
world.
Fable last.
And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very long time. Japan.
What?
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your
Well, I feel like
journey.
Forza Horizon, you get to see, that's what I like about racing games, is you get to see the world. So it is a cool idea.
You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers.
Dude, the
After
graphics.
that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster.
When was the
more
last Forza
exciting
game, y'all?
cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up.
No, I
by
haven't done
completing
GTA.
Spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our
Oh, that's a
new
beautiful
Horizon
car.
Rush events, where you show off your skills.
Is that a
on
Lambo?
thrilling obstacle courses like this one. at the docks in
2021.
Tokyo
Okay, so
City.
like 5 years.
When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend Island.
Spike and Nicholas, guys,
an
thanks for the
exclusive
follows.
region of
Juliet,
the
thanks for the
world
100
with unique
bits.
Events, tracks, and areas to explore, and that will be a true accomplishment.
That's sick.
Throughout that journey,
Having a racing
all of
sim getting to
Japan
play this?
outside
Unbelievable.
The Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace.
Oh,
So,
uncertain, and
let's talk about
oftentimes
the location
overlooked.
We've all been waiting for.
Oftentimes. Okay.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts of rural and urban, modern and traditional. This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse
Gorgeous.
biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving
Snowscapes
experiences,
too.
elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
Don't they like scan all of the cars? They record all of their sounds as they're actively working?
And Tokyo, both cities known for car culture. I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances.
The people in the background having to have something
details
that's
of
not
Japanese
like
culture
classified up
and how to reflect
or
these
secret.
in Forza Horizon 6. As an
look like you're
example,
being
when we discuss
actively
naming
engaged with what you're
options for
working
the
on.
player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a
I knew you guys were
well-known
gonna say that.
Japanese proverb, "Nana korobi yaoki," which means never give up.
Aww, that's so sweet.
When our team builds a
Anna
Forza
voiced all of
Horizon
them.
game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese
That's got to be a cool part of being on a dev team when you get to actually, especially as an environmental design person, you get to go out to a place that you're trying to capture, I'd imagine. They did that in Alan Wake. Went out to Washington. I think a little bit of Alaska, maybe too.
We then work to capture the soul of those
Profit,
places,
yes.
adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that
Yeah,
process
I want to
begins
check
with
out
the
Gran
roads.
Turismo as well.
Inspired by the C1 loop,
Silent
Shinto
things.
Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma.
It's all the cherry blossoms that are
Then
capturing my
layering
heart.
the details around them, creating a world where every road leads to discovery.
You know what, too? Like, what's
For this game,
amazing about
we built our
environmental
biggest
design
urban area
artist
yet.
for a
Our
racing
Tokyo
game
City is 5 times
is
larger
nobody's
than
stopping
anything
and
we've
looking
designed
at
before,
every single
with multiple
piece.
districts,
It's all about
each
how
with
it
a unique
feels
identity.
at a larger scale.
We
But
want to
all those
create a
tiny bits and
city
pieces
where
make
every
you
road,
feel more
every
engaged with the
corner,
area
and
that they're
every
trying to
shortcut
create.
is fun to drive and a delight to
But the
explore.
smallest things get overlooked.
Seasonal change in Japan is
crosswalk
dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated in local
Fantastic.
culture. We've captured that in games
Look
so
at the
that you
fish.
see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore.
I stop at every piece. It takes me
That
6
sense of
hours to drive
exploration
in
is
1
at the
hour in a
heart
game.
of the game.
I'm so sure.
Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks,
I'm sorry,
mascots, and
collecting
more,
houses?
all tracked in your adventure journal.
Stamps? Collectibles? I'm engaged.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location.
What are the
Forza
previous
Horizon
Forza
6 will
locations,
feature
y'all?
More than 550 cars at launch. Those cars will have new body kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows.
Fizzy
We've
pop.
also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across
Mexico
all
is
performance
fine.
classes.
Everywhere,
from
Mexico,
D to our
England.
new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars.
I'm gonna play this just to decorate my car. My car's house. Wherever I'm storing my car, that's what I'm here for. Colorado, Italy, France, Australia, UK, Mexico.
Each car responds
Or was
authentically
Scotland, North
as you rack up
England?
miles on those iconic
I love
Japanese
that.
roads.
3 was
With more
Australia.
cars on day
That'd
one
be cool
than
too.
ever
Colorado
before.
would be
We've
sick.
also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore.
Do you get to customize? You get to
Parked on
customize
driveways around
every
the
bit of
world,
it, right?
You'll encounter our
Visually.
new aftermarket cars. They're always
Yeah, Jello the
bargains
stamp.
and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage.
Looks like a Mazda Miata.
We're not just bringing classic JDM
A lot of
to life,
customization.
but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza
It was a
Horizon 6
Miata?
cover car is one of them.
I know cars a little bit. A little bit. I know
GR
trucks,
GT
but
is a race-derived road car.
Do they have a
that
Ford
combines motorsport
F-150?
performance with road-going excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of
Persona me
Japanese
reacting to
engineering
racing games.
perfection.
One day I'd love to do it. Just like pop
Our
in
cars
for a
sound
cast of
better
quick
than
tray.
ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Oh, I feel like I'd be so loud driving on those little... What's the purpose of that road change? The concrete little panels? I can't hardly tell the difference anymore. In graphics? You can have a Ford F-150 in
Music
Forza
is a huge
4?
part of the Horizon Festival.
I'm
We're
in.
curating a diverse track list for
You'd
around
have
the
to have
world,
trucks if you had one in
including exciting
Colorado.
Japanese artists, so you can choose your
at the
perfect
little
soundtrack,
rinky-dinky
whether
car.
racing, cruising, or
I like the
drifting.
rinky-dinky trucks.
And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across
Unbelievable.
all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly
Have the
authentic
family
world for
expansion
you to
pack with
experience.
minivans. Souped up minivans.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these
Sign me
at
up.
every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space.
Could you
And when
design
you're
your
done,
garages
you
before?
can invite your friends over to see what you've built.
Okay, this might be my entry
But
into
the
Forza.
ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it,
Midwestern
you can
mom
build and
racing.
decorate directly in the open world here.
The Utah mom
Anything you
racing.
construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being
Okay, everyone's
the
invited over to my
open-world driving
garage.
game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also
craft
be
a
adding
house
new
for the
options
community.
like proximity radar for competitive
We'll have
players
all the
and
stuff, garage
auto drive
party.
for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion.
Also, hey dude, welcome
Our major
in.
new accessibility feature
compound.
is customizable high contrast mode, making the open world of Japan visually
You mean
accessible
city?
to everyone. No
I'd
matter
have to
how
make a
you
city.
and
Couldn't-
your friends
couldn't
play,
fit everyone in one
you can
garage.
Customize Forza
It'd be a really
Horizon 6
large
so you can
garage.
play together.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world
I like
car
his fit.
meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you
The only
see.
thing is, there's too many
Then
people with
head out
nice
together to
cars. I feel like this
explore,
isn't realistic.
or
Where's
you'll
all
find
the
classic events
beater with the
like street
heaters? Like,
races
what's going on
and
here?
new Toge battles, iconic nighttime
Why is everybody
races down Japanese
rich
mountain
here?
passes.
Not my favorite
There's
game,
more
but
to
it looks
do in the
awesome,
open
right?
world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack
Where's
Circuits.
the 1999
These
Toyota
are
Corolla?
seamlessly part of the open world.
Where's my
with
Honda
no
Civic?
loads, no matchmaking, just a
Causeway.
truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard.
Your beater even had a heater?
Playing
Given
together
grace.
is easier
Wait a
and
minute,
more
what?
rewarding than ever. Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity,
That's awesome.
we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable
Lean
garage.
high.
We also know you love to collaborate. So in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully
Oh yeah, I mean,
multiplayer.
can you imagine if
In
they...
Horizon Collab, you and your friends can
remade
build
Need for
anything
Speed
you can
Underground?
imagine together.
Look at the dinosaur! There's a T-Rex! The T-Rexor.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've
I wonder
been
if there's
working
more of a
on,
community
and that
culture
you're as
on
excited as
like
we
game
are for the
development
game.
teams.
We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May.
'Cause you have to
If you're a
collaborate.
Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this
I would
year
cry if
when
they
our
were me.
PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the
Probably
coming
depends on the
months.
dev
And
team too.
Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us. We
like how
can't
streamlined
wait
and
to see
corporate it
you in
is
Forza
versus smaller
Horizon
knit
6
teams
as
and
we
everything.
discover Japan together.
Oh. Yeah, I'm up for trying. I'd like to do a racing game at some point. I know I always bring up Need for Speed Underground because that's the only one I played. But y'all know how I feel about Gran Turismo. Yeah, they're making the devs live at the office. I do wonder if it's paid by the hour or like, cause like when you get into crunch time, you probably have to pull some seriously long hours. I'm sure you get... I'm sorry, was that a Gangnam? What? What? Wait. Oh, I cry every time I see the Gran Turismo movie. I haven't played the game yet. Transformer? Okay, Game Freak. Here we go. This is the new IP, right? I love getting it directly from the devs too. It's cool. I'm happy they do this. Also 8-bit, I know it was like 7 minutes ago, but thank you for the follow and welcome in. Game Freak is Pokemon, but this is something different, right? Adding to the Pokemon arc. Beast of Reincarnation, yes! I remember seeing the trailer at Xbox Showcase last year.
ギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほか、ソリティバ、ギガレッカーなど様々なオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し、常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。 ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに
Give people an animal as a side companion and you've got
遠い未来
players
文明
instantly.
崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のア
By
クシ
the
ョン
blight.
RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。
One
この
person,
美
one
しく
dog.
も過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていた
No,
だくことが
William,
で
they
きれば
haven't
と
shown the Fable
心から
stuff
願って
yet.
います。
You just missed Forza, and we just started Beast of Reincarnation.
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
The music already is giving me chills. Oh, he's injured.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。
Okami
そうしている
Blade.
うちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。
A little bit of
隔
with
離
all
さ
of
れた主
the
人公エマとこの世界に
tech.
一緒
It
に旅
reminds
してい
me
く
of
残りのある
what was
相棒
that?
クーもその過
It's
程
the
で生まれました。
book. It's a book, and then they made a movie on Netflix with Millie Bobby Brown and
コンセプトを聞いて
Chris.
とても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めま
Chris
した。
Pratt.
長年ゲームフリークでは
What is
ポケ
that
ットモンス
called?
ターシリーズを通じて生き物やパ
Oh,
ー
so
トナ
Max,
ーを描い
welcome
て
back
まいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクト
No,
で
it was
は
Chris Pratt and Millie
過酷な
Bobby
世界
Brown.
を
What was
相
that
棒
thing
の共
called?
に旅をするという体験を目
I
指
think
して
it's
います。
based Electric State. Yeah, Electric
汚れ
State.
と呼
It's
ば
a
れ
book,
る寄
correct?
生植物が蔓延している世界がかつ
Was
て
it an
の
art
文
book?
明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどま
Flows
で
high.
に植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されま
I
す。
love the environment already.
このような経緯で地を張り自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力
Emma
にすること
Vine
に
like
なり、
hair.
プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。
Okay.
そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
Did you say Shrek too? Kind of like an avatar thing going on with the hair?
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。
Illustrated
ただ単
novel.
に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、遊びにも植物を取
Yeah,
り
there's
入
like
れ
a
ました。
dystopian feeling.
しっくりとくるモチーフを
Combat
見出
looks
し、
clean.
ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐付けることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて
This feels different from anything that they
重
brought,
要
no?
なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。
Yeah,
エ
uncertain.
マとクー
Like you
の
alter
姿
with
を
the
思
world
い
you're
描いた
around.
時、自然に支
You're
配
in
され
tune
る
with
世界の
nature.
舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。日
Mm-hmm.
本の昔から続く山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自
Still
然
need
に
to
イ
play
メージで
Neva.
きました。
Neva.
さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもあり、
Malefax?
腐食体も出来上がっていきました。腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
Melee combat, yeah, X-Rose, yeah.
世界の舞台を作るのと同時に
It looks like it's gonna be a little challenging too.
ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。遥か昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。
Is there supposed to be a secret announcement? Are you
エマ
sure?
は腐食体を借り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。
Seal their blight.
ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマ
Outcast
と彼
too.
女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。
Thanks, Keys. Welcome back in.
そのクー
No, I
の
like
目
the
的がこ
story
のゲ
already.
ームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
クーだ。
They already said it. Did I miss that part?
ああ、分かってる。
Now, Fable, unless they're dropping Fable and it's available today,
お前に輪廻の獣討伐の
Razor
命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマと空の力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, Kina and Bridge of Spirits. I have that. I own it. I have it on my list of things to
でき
do.
ない特別な役目です。
New
腐
X.
食体はこの世界の F の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。
Torgle my wounds.
空が戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は植物を操り自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘術を見つけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
エマとクーはさまざまな人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとは
I like Brad already.
エマと同じように腐食体を
Brad,
連れた
Chad, and
兵
his
士と
dad.
も巡り合います。
Okay.
とどめはきちんとさせ。
エマとクーは
Unlocking?
同じ汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を
Look
影
at
響
their
させ合いながら
studios.
戦い
Can
ま
we
す。
just marvel at? I want an
エマが敵の
interior
動きを見極め
design breakdown of their
攻撃を受け流す
studios.
クーの
Are we
力を
looking at them behind
開
them?
花技という強
Hello?
力な効果を持った技を発動でき
Psycho
ま
Corn,
す。
thanks for the raid. Hi. I mean, great game, but I want to dissect
そして
your working
開花
conditions
技を
in
放てば
space.
さらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うと
Let me work there.
エマは
Let me get
ギ
that.
ガンマンの大輪を咲かせ、その大輪に跳躍して
Give me my Subnautica
本当は
build.
行うことができます。
Psycho,
ま
thank
た
you.
別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、
I like
エマの
that.
強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。
I know, inspiring
開
places
花
to
技の
work
選択
in.
中は時間がスローになり、考える
They
時間
probably
が生ま
hire
れます。
amazing interior designers to help with like flow process and
スキルを磨く
just
ほどに
creating comforting
エマとクーの連
spaces.
携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で
Where's the
二人は
game
常
dev
に繋がって
interior
いる。
decorating simulator?
エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり、
Okay. Level up
エマが
attributes.
行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行
Plan.
動すれ
Thank you
ば
for 66
エマに影
months.
響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで
Yeah,
独自のプレイスタイル
feng
を作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける
You don't need to play the game
経緯
anymore,
が
you need to see it all.
エマが
I think that
受け
actually
流しを
speaks to the
行った際に
scope, if
発動する
anything. If they're
刀の
showing
効
this
果を
much of
重ね
it,
てい
it's
くこと
because
によって
it's
より奥深い
gotta be
戦闘ができる
expansive.
ようになっています。
Expand.
遠距離だけで戦う人もいれば
And
ステ
okay,
ルスだけ
and
で
ranged
戦う人も
animals.
いますし、
I'm holding. I'm
常
ready.
にエマで戦闘を
Now
仕
it'll
掛ける
probably
人
be
もいれば
available on PlayStation as well. No, these aren't necessarily Xbox
エ
exclusives.
マとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊石と組み合わせて戦うのか、
Yeah, a lot of
プレイヤーの皆
combat
さん次第
combat
で
parts.
す。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか、
We're
今
watching the
が
Xbox
とても楽
Developers
しみ
Direct.
です。
This is Beast of Reincarnation.
遥か昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな
You've
世界
really got a little bit of
企画構想から
everything
6年
here.
間私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。
The stop motion's throwing you off. Yeah, they're now under MS umbrella, but not
ビースト・オブ・リン
exclusives.
カネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。
Beast of
本作は
Reincarnation.
今年の夏、
Okay, the
Xbox、
summer.
PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作。
What? Like, where is this? Why does this look so sick? Is this what you see when you walk into the studios? Like, hello? Unbelievable. I like that blocking. The parries. This is Beast of Reincarnation. There you go. Coming out this summer 2026. Okay, so I think we won't get an exact date unless it actually does drop. Here we go. If it drops, Fable, that would be insane. Like the shadow drop. Double Fine. But if anything, it might just be...
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often to create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on,
King of point and clicks.
Amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental
That's
game
a fortnight.
prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure
I thought it was
creativity,
him working the
something interesting
clay.
was created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others. And then use what you create.
Wait a
to
minute, we didn't even
destroy
see her
each other.
glaze. No. That is tragic. To rebuild?
Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kilm, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
What? Okay, that's a great introduction to it, but what? I'm making pots with friends? I guess there really is a niche for everything. Brian, thank you for 6 months. Welcome back in.
We love to
Psychonauts.
explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last
Wait a
year's
minute.
Weird but Chill game Keeper,
Donkey, thanks for
featuring
the follow.
surreal
Welcome
and
in.
dreamlike exploration.
Oh, I did want to play that game. That's the Lighthouse
Kill is
game.
the other side of
Yeah.
that coin, bringing high energy, expressive multiplayer action.
People say nothing good comes from drugs. The pottery party is
You'll get a
cute.
chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch.
All right,
and is here
lovely
today to talk
hair.
about this fully
The
realized
flow.
Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kilm is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends. As it is fast-paced,
Actually, this is
competitive
such a
destruction.
Jess game. Cryptic High.
We built this
Yeah.
game to respond to your creative design choices,
After a fortnight of drugs,
as well
this
as your
came out.
relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots.
Do a Harry Potter game. Oh, stylish. Harry Potter mode.
I've spent my career
They're
as
all
a concept
wizards.
artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day. What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters
Oh, that's
out of
fun,
any
though.
shape, and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated
The,
personality.
the creator, maker,
You
and
start off
shaping and
as a
stuff, it
little
kind of
helpless,
feels like what we
naked spirit.
experienced in, oh, I never
You're not
finished
capable
it.
of much in
Remember,
this
it
state.
kept
Thankfully,
glitching
you are
out.
capable of manipulating clay,
What was
and
that?
a pottery wheel is the perfect
Remember
place
where
for the
everything looked
creation of a new
phallic?
body.
Spore, yeah.
And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that
Yeah,
only
it reminded me of
pots
that.
can. Our game mode, Quench, brings
I don't know
all
what's
of that
wrong. All my
together in
pots
a
end up looking
4v4
like-
combat party atmosphere.
What? You got some...
You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory.
Every studio's points.
Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations.
It's fire.
Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of
Bobby.
course, fill your pot up with water
Please.
to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now
Working
keep at it.
together. So there's kind of like an overcooked feeling of how you're working together to achieve something specific. This is the thing that's shadow dropping today. I mean, they did it right before
Kilm,
Fable, so.
We wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game
Again,
about pots that have
what
to
is the
transform
studio
into
behind
bespoke
them?
ceramic warriors. We we had to figure out how to make an art tool,
the
a
coolest
character
places to
builder,
work at.
and a
What the
loadout
heck?
system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like
the character's helping you
easily
make the
any
pot
pottery
with his
shape
little
you dream
booty.
up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying.
I can see that.
We've
Oh, we're
carefully
getting into
married
the grandma
play
core of
technology
video
with the
games.
behavior
This
of
is
the
grandma
sculpting tools and
era.
controls to make sure anyone can pick
Yes,
it up in
Lisa,
seconds.
yeah. So you're talking about
Refine
Phoenix,
it with
right?
sponges, shapers, and
What
straight
is it
edge
also
tools
called?
to get
It's also
specific
called
and make
Ace.
it
Is that not
yours.
Ace Attorney? Or is that different?
As you
Yeah, Ace
sculpt,
Attorney,
you'll
yeah.
notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups,
Hot
vases,
buttered
bowls, and many
destruction. Spore with pottery was definitely
so that means
unexpected.
We had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot and kiln needs to have a core
Psych.
set of moves fit
No.
for a warrior.
Where I always say Ace Adventure Ace Detective thing.
Attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out.
Okay, so each
shape has its own unique way of performing these moves.
Right.
And because your shape matters. The
It's a
animation
Fable
team has
minigame?
taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning
There's a
into
lot
swords,
happening. I think
jugs
this is where
glaring
like Overcooked
megaphones,
in these type of games where you've got
plates flinging pies.
all of everybody trying to achieve one objective, it
Everyone's
becomes
shape
too
is
much
doing
for my little
something
brain, and I'm
different
like,
and exciting.
no. I need just one task. Tell me one thing to do. When there's too much chaos happening, I want to explode. Like,
As you
no,
fight over the
I can't
water
do
on
it
the
all.
battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances.
Yeah, it's like an overstimulation,
Our
maybe,
mantra
I
of
guess. I
shape
didn't feel
matters
like I used to
carries
be
over
like this,
into our
but...
maps. We specifically
Also,
designed our maps
Sem
to
Control,
integrate with
welcome
how you
in.
choose to play and what pot you choose to play as.
Been following you for
So
over a
you'll see
year. My
things
schedule
like
never
secret
lines
tunnels that
up.
only fit certain size pots.
Thank you for
and
coming over
pathways that
here.
are
Yeah,
only
I'm doing an
traversable with
earlier stream
certain
because of the
shapes.
Xbox Developers Direct. So I'm happy that the stars aligned
You'll
and you're able to
fight
be
on
here.
fractured,
Hello.
floating pieces of ancient history.
Okay,
like
that's
an ancient
cool.
Greek nightclub. Fit for
I do like the level
Dionysus.
design.
It's even got a dance floor.
A documentary crew
Athena's
recorded the whole
giant
process of
strategic
development
war
of
map.
Psychonauts 2. Okay,
Inflating
kind of
sponge
similar
warriors with
to
water to rearrange the
Grounded
battlefield
with
to your
Last of Us, or
advantage.
even more in depth.
Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to
I
carry
actually was
water,
really curious with Forza. I think Beast of
speed to
Reincarnation
cross
would be
the
fun.
battlefield,
I wouldn't
and
add it to
other
the list
choices you
anytime
can make
soon.
will define
This
how you
is
wanna approach your
cute.
playstyle.
Would
Do you want a
try
team
with
full of
friends.
large cups
Probably not really
maximizing
play
your
anytime
dousing
soon.
potential?
It's just a lot happening
Or
for
a team
me.
of tiny ninja saucers ready to
I'm
quickly
entering my
smash up
cozy
anything that gets in
era
their way.
where I just like some
Or a
very
unique combination
calm
you've
things.
discovered
Also,
that
Maisie, good
balances
morning.
power and
Hi.
splashability.
It's almost Fable time. Have you
If you're
decided
skilled
if you're
enough to
playing
end
it?
up at the enemy kiln
older,
with
like
lots
the
of
OG
water,
one?
You can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further
I'm in my
attacks.
Nancy Drew era. I'm in
Letting
my
you and
hidden
your
object
team
game
dunk on the
era.
enemy
Point and
kiln
clicks.
to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
I think part of it too is like I like the simplicity in older games as well. Like they have bells and whistles and they're flashy and everything, but there was a simplicity there. Like when I go back to OG Spyros and things, it wasn't a million things trying to grab out your attention. And in something like this, I can see it being fun for some people or maybe newer generations, but just not. There's so much happening.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with
It's
the
like my
design
brain
of the
gets over
sculpting
cucumbered,
process, we
you
looked
know?
to the pottery studio
I
for
like
inspiration.
simplistic charm.
We found ways to translate the experience of adding spouts,
Uncertain, yeah.
lids, and handles
You're-
as
it's a
well
problem
as
at this
glazing
point.
to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal
Like, it's
of
creative
enabling
and
a
it's
near infinite range of possibilities.
Definitely original, I think,
We can't
in
wait
the whole
to see
pottery
what
idea.
Your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party
Nice.
themed
The anniversary
small
edition's
garage.
really easy, accessible. It's
becomes a
great. It's
drill that can
pretty much
dive
just
under
like the best
enemies, and
version
it
for the
pops up
physical
with a
side of
special
things.
delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle,
Minion
a two-layer
night.
watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to
It's not
bring
for
the good
Grandma
vibes into the
Casta.
chaos.
BG1 is a cozy comfort game.
It has a UFO-like
So I want to go back
animation
to the other
and
BGs too. I
great
know
for
that they'll
team
be very
defense and
different,
protecting
but I'd
your
love
base.
to.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One
Yeah,
of
it's
my
just too much
favorite
happening.
warrior pots has to be the medium base.
Can
It's
you make a
decently
ball-
fast for
campaign?
evading rolls and matches.
Please.
The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt
I
sticker.
do like the design
can't go
of
wrong with
butt
butt
green.
stickers.
Sorry, what?
My favorite pots? Use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
I like big pots and I cannot lie.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist
Like,
or
let's
a
go.
seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kilm launches in spring 2026 on Xbox,
Spring 2026.
PlayStation,
This
and
isn't the
PC.
shadow drop, y'all.
This is just the beginning of the pottery party.
Does that
As we
mean
bring
it's
regular
Fable?
updates
No.
throughout the year,
Yes,
with expanded
but no.
decorations, new activities and game modes, and
Techno
much more.
thanks.
Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down
Yes,
with
but
fellow
no.
Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5 times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kilm, an online multiplayer pottery brawler, online multiplayer
That is a
party-
mouthful.
I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer
A Fable
online
Shadow Drop would
multiplayer
really mess
pottery
with all of my
brawler. Get
schedule.
better. Online multiplayer pottery
I'd be a
brawler.
mess. A Fable trilogy remaster? Shadow Drop before the new Fable? Good night. Yeah, right. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh. I really hope it lives up to all my hopes. This is the only thing I have expectations
to
for.
Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive
Chicken
into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable.
Oh my gosh.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world
The Wolverine.
experiences.
The Balverines.
Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England.
Anna, take
As
me
Horizon
right
has
now.
grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy
Oh,
that
I
we
hope so.
all love.
Yes! The
At
hobs!
the heart
The
of our
hob
game is
chicken!
a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens.
Quite a few.
All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
If I'm not eating tofu to get skinnier and be good, I
In
don't...
classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Briar Hill.
It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your
The
heroic
Rose and
powers
Thorn.
first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's
Oh,
first
lots of
hero
British humor.
of a generation. But not long afterwards,
Look at the
disaster
graphics.
strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Oh my gosh. To return to
Venturing out
Albion.
into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests.
Oh my gosh.
Bustling villages.
Look at the architecture.
Sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches.
What?
And stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly.
with
is
the
kinda
freedom to go
Shireth.
where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone.
No way! Look
Home
at
to
Castle Fairfax.
Castle, the old clock tower.
Oh my gosh!
And the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners.
Look at all of the
royalty
ivy
and
overtaking.
criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
Fairfax Castle is going to be insane.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes,
Yes, Morning
and
Wood.
the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone.
Bloodstone's
Here, you'll meet
back?
the leaders of two rival
Yes.
gangs vying for power and uncover the secrets
about
of the
Knothole
sinister
Glade?
but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
The horseback riding in it?
In Albion, heroes are special, different.
It's going to be so
They're
open
stronger
world that
than
you can have a
regular people.
horse.
They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero
Dang it.
you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able
What?
to pick from a range of different character heads.
Okay,
You
presets,
customize your clothing,
presets.
hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
Elliot.
But as well as your appearance,
I
you
know.
can be the hero you want to be through the
Yeah,
way you
thanks
play,
for the
through
follows.
the skills and abilities you learn,
I'm
and through
so
the weapons
happy.
you use.
The lighting
Just
and
like the
everything, it has
classic
that same kind of
trilogy, heroes in
magical
our game
feeling.
fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged
What?
weapons with
You can-
magical abilities.
Yes!
Gives us style-leading
Kicking
combat,
chickens.
allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
I wonder if you'll get to glow the more will user you become.
Against
It doesn't
single
look like it.
and
I always liked
large
that, the
groups of
glowing
enemies alike.
veins.
Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat.
Okay.
You'll use light and heavy combos.
The melee has
Often
never
knocking
been super
enemies off
challenging in
balance
the other ones, so I hope that
and
this provides a
executing
little
stylish
bit more
finishers.
complicated battle and a little bit of
Swap to your
strategy
ranged
required to
weapon
get through.
bypass enemy guard.
Okay.
and
Lantern
deal with
Boy?
troublesome flying enemies.
Oh, that's
And of
cool.
course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
Oh, dude, the chain
We're
lightning!
excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight.
Hobbs! Oh my gosh, they're just gonna be as annoying as ever. And I better see some Balverines.
Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
None of the combat was ever difficult in any of the other ones. No.
I'll
That's
add
not the
brand new
point,
enemies
you know?
too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant
What?
fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit
That's
and defenses to overcome.
unique.
But with all the unique tools
Yeah,
in
with
your
the
combat
lantern head.
toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
I hope so many new people fall in love with this franchise from this game. I hope that they play this and they go back to the
There's more to being a
originals or
hero
whatever
in
it
Albion than
is.
fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about
Humor.
the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal
Contracting
everyday stuff which
STDs.
happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion.
Yep.
And the things you can do
Yep.
with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
I'm
And
so
we
glad
built
that they're recognizing
same
that.
experience in the middle of our game too. Buying
Yeah.
a house, getting a job, making
I
some
told you guys
money.
about the blacksmithing, earning the money, making the
Romancing a
pies, the
villager,
loot.
Getting married, having kids.
Yes.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Murdering your spouse because they didn't provide you
Buying
any more
another
children.
house. Buying every house in Albion.
Landlord expansion pack.
Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a
Oh
bunch
my
more people,
gosh, the
having a
graphics.
bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
Or having your husband leave the region.
The game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
Oh my gosh.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique.
Oh, you get to see their
Each of them has
names
a
and
name,
everything.
a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them
Look
for
at
a
the
day
flowers.
and just watch them live their life.
Then get
It's
up,
so
go
magical.
to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies,
The
then go
card
home to
games.
bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because
the
you're
furniture.
the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, it's
Or you converted the local orphanage into a
And all of
bar,
the stuff you
club,
do
establishment,
affects what they think
naughty
of you.
establishment.
You're a legend. Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Yeah.
Impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable.
Absolutely.
That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different
Kick
take
it.
on it.
Get it! Blaster Chicken Chaser.
For us, morality isn't black and white.
There's they said landlord.
There are lots of grey areas.
There are lots of gray areas. Look at the fairy
Morality
tale.
is subjective.
Oh yeah, I don't care how long it took them to make it, even if it
No
takes
two
them another
people see
year.
things
This
exactly
is
the same
this
way.
is awesome. Toy
And that's how it
Factory.
works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person
Tycoon
in Albion will
Rich.
have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did
All right,
directly to
Esther.
them. They'll
Rich
love you or hate you for the choices you make. And they will always
Neo and
tell
Mega
you
guys,
why.
thanks for the continual
Although,
support. Welcome
usually
back
from
in.
a safe distance.
Yeah, I thought they were going to take a
judge you.
totally different direction. The
But
last
the
time I
people
saw
of
it, I was
Albion
so
will.
worried, but I think
Loudly.
that was before the new team picked it up. Because they were a couple, they had a takeover,
Your
right?
reputation
Like they switched
is
the
created
team.
by the choices you make. And you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game.
I want to see more of
We
the
call this
villain
idea,
that we're talking
your
about, but
choices change the world.
I like that they're talking
give
more
you an
about the
example.
environment than the
In-game, we
story,
meet a
because
character
that's
named
nice to
Dave,
be a
an
surprise.
egotistical gardener in a rural
Oh, that guy's
village
in it. He
who
did make it.
discovers a magical growth formula.
I didn't know if he was
He
actually going to be.
accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of
That's
the villagers
true.
think about you.
Especially those, sister.
That's not what people want to see when they walk out of their house. Is a giant dead.
What does being a hero mean to you? At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved
Yeah, they
sports
didn't spoil
cars,
the story,
but
except for the
this
beginning
is a passion project for
part.
all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the
Yeah.
series before. It's
Think
been
of all the
great
people
to
that are gonna
finally
fall in
tell
love
you
with
a
it for
little
the
about the
first
game we're
time.
making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation
quarter.
in autumn 2026.
Oh, I called that. Oh!
From all of us here.
Let's go!
Thanks for watching.
It's possible! It's possible! It's possible! Okay, hear me out. Long streams of Skyrim so that we do that game justice and then we also can get to Fable. It makes sense. The other Fables were always launched in October and September. So it makes complete sense. So nothing shadow dropped. Yeah, it is gonna be available for PlayStation. Y'all.
This is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about
I'm
the
in-
act of trading with your friends.
How
as
does
it
my
is
hand feel? What do you mean?
construction.
Oh my gosh.
Is one of the reasons we've been
No, I'm
so
playing Fable on
excited
stream
for
with you
this
guys.
location. Forza
Like,
Horizon
yeah,
6 will feature more than 550
I want to play with you
cars
guys.
at launch.
I had so much hope back in Fable. I was so unsure going into this. I have time to
You can be
plan.
the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
I hope we see some kind of callback to Jack of Blades. He's not going to be the villain. I'm curious, though, who it is going to be. Because you have Fairfax Castle. Oh, gosh. Oh, I wonder if they'll do a callback to Lady Grey as well. Wait. You never know. Is that it? Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm suspicious. I'm like, I think that's it. Oh, no, that's fine. I was surprised. I thought you guys said that they were going to do a shadow drop on something. Yeah. Hold on. Huh. Well, actually, the other game was a surprise. There was supposed to be... Kilm was the surprise announcement. Okay, yeah. So there were 3 set. We knew it was Fable, Beast of Reincarnation, and then the 4th one, but no shadow drop. So we knew there was a secret, which ended up being Kilm. Yeah. Fat Antelope, welcome back in, by the way. Oh, man. What a day, guys. Okay. I'm wondering... Oh, gosh. Silly and Dreams, guys. Thank you for the follows. Welcome back in. What are y'all's thoughts on all of those titles? I have a lot of Fable thoughts. But I want to hear which ones are you guys excited for? Did you guys like Forza Horizon? I think the most 2 exciting ones for me were Forza and Fable, without a doubt. Fable looks better than I expected. The most enjoyable part of that was hearing how everybody on the dev team seems to be a fan of it to begin with. You know, like they all seem to be, I'm gonna switch over here. They all seem to be a fan naturally. They love it. Let's close that. Let's go ahead and put on we've got some time. I'm gonna put on some Fable music in the background. Beast of Reincarnation looked pretty cool. That's definitely one of those titles that I would be interested in, but further down the line. Let's go ahead and add some Fable music back. I'm waiting for Fable 2. I remember playing as a kid and I can't wait to get back into it. I do hope that they still worked on a really good story. I can't imagine if they put that much effort into all of the side characters, and that was, I guess they kind of captured what I loved the most about Fable growing up was just how immersive it felt from the perspective of the NPCs. Like maybe some of them were very repetitive in some sort of way, but that always felt like the beating heart of Albion was the people. Also, Steve and Mike, welcome into no strong feelings on the others. So mainly excited for Cass's excitement for Fable. Guys, we might actually be able to play it when it comes out. Beast has potential. Beast is kind of like a wait and see. It definitely has memories, and I think we're also moving forward. And I don't want to say that like creativity is dead or anything like that. I think that there are so many different ways to tell very similar tropes and stories. I think the older we get, the more... I can't wait to marry everyone, slice of life. I can't wait to marry everyone, find out that my one husband knows about the other husband, divorces me, leaves Albion. No, I just think that the older we get, the more you experience, therefore the more you pull as like comparison or naturally without realizing it. It's really easy to be like, oh, this reminds me of this, or this looks like it kind of borrowed from this. And just the more exposure you have, the more frame of reference you have for being like, this doesn't feel as original because I've experienced something similar to this, but still has a lot of potential. A new Otis incoming, the drama in this one. I like how they focused on the landlord potential. You've got Hobbs. You definitely I saw a Balverine. I saw a Balverine as well. I'll decrease the background volume. Thank you. I have no knowledge of Fable at all. What would you compare it to so I can put it up against some other games? I don't even know what title, because the humor puts it in like a class of its own. I really feel like the Fable humor it's pretty, I don't even want to say it's childish. It is like British humor too, but it just... There's no I'm trying to think. I wouldn't even compare it to Witcher. I don't know Dragon Age. You guys would probably be a better, because the only other titles I've experienced are something like Skyrim, or I guess to date, the closest thing that I've played that has gotten me the same feeling that I had when I first played Fable was Skyrim, but the humor is a little bit different, a lot different. Captain, welcome back in. Monty Python meets Skyrim. Given grace, that's a really good way to put it. I like that. Yeah. This way, I will say I think that they've added more focus on the fairy tale aspect of Fable. Fire, welcome in. And what I mean by that is the story of the giants, the oversized mushrooms, and pumpkins and everything. It's actually taking the title Fable and making it almost feel like a play on some of maybe Aesop's fables and things like that, you know, like to the true sense of what a fable is, which I never got that exact feeling in the earlier renditions. Now I know why you like it so much. I can't wait to play it. I hope it lives up to y'all's hopes. Make no mistake that the childlike wonder and unbridled joy that you just saw from me is because that is the game that made me fall in love with everything. I would not be here doing what I'm doing now had I not discovered Fable. So that's like, think of your very first game. Think of whether it's Skyrim or Final Fantasy or whatever it is. It started my obsession with games. And so to see it being reworked and what appears like being honored in the memory and everything. I know Fable as an understatement was a disappointment for a lot of people because there were so many promises made and everything, but not knowing that aspect of it and just growing up playing it and being unaware of, you know, the expectations others had for it, it exceeded everything to me because I didn't expect anything. I had no idea. What was the first game? Ocarina of Time was the first game, but praying for co-op play. Yeah, they didn't have any conversations about co-op play. If you guys have played them, you know that too. They did try to bring in a co-op aspect with Fable. A lot of people will remember Fable 1 with the most fondness, and then I feel like a lot of people have complaints with second and third one too. Even myself, like it took a different direction, but it still was enjoyable. Like I liked some of the missions in 2, and then 3 has its charm. It was more industrial, and I think like when you think about an industrial game, you're kind of like, oh, it's grimy, it looked like a Fable, it walked like a Fable, it had the characters, the hero, the Albion, the aspects, but it just didn't feel like a Fable. Yeah, original Fable, Lost Chapters, absolutely. Glances at FF12 and 13 with the insane hype. Like, I can only imagine that this is how it felt for some of you guys knowing that FF7 was being remade, growing up playing that. The original Fable was my favorite one. Yeah, it was great. And also it is important to know, like if you guys played Fable, there is Fable and then there's Fable Lost Chapters, and Fable Lost Chapters had a lot more expansion to it, and you got to fight Jack of Blades twice. He's my favorite villain. Absolutely. He's like the one. I have a couple different emotes from games, but he's my favorite one. They did say at the beginning of the show, I don't fully quote me, but if anybody can back me up on this, I believe at the very beginning they said everything would be available on Game Pass day one. Never played Fable, but Cast is how it makes me want to play it. I hope it lives up to y'all's expectations. If you guys do end up picking it up, I am very scared to recommend things because I don't know what you guys like. The best I can do is share my excitement for certain titles and hope that you guys are excited for them too and like them. But if not, I get it. Like, games are so personal and every single person has a different interest. And yeah, it's whatever makes you happy. Like, games are meant to be a beautiful escape that bring people together, that give you fun, that just should be pure joy. So don't force it. If you try it and you're like, oh, the cast type is overrated, please, by all means, share it with me. I love hearing when people have different takes. I've loved every single thing. It's true. I have so much love in my heart for games. I think anything that just, one, I could never imagine creating a game and all the work that goes into it. So I think part of my love for games is the amazement I have for people's bravery. I mean, somebody has an idea, look at Kilm, you know, like that's not my speed. I won't most likely be playing it. There's a lot going on. It's definitely not my take, but somebody was really creative and brave and pitched an idea and it became something larger than life. And so I think I'm just impressed by all the people that chase their dreams and bring these vivid worlds that are inside their minds to life and getting to share that with other people. So at a minimum, I try to just respect somebody's creativity at a baseline. I've seen the Fable title again, and it's immediately 11 out of 10. I also believe that some of you, let me double check on Steam, but I think you guys had said it's on sale right now. I think Fable Anniversary might be on, let me check. Yeah, I played the first one twice. It was pretty neat, though Lion had definitely overpromised a lot with it. Yeah, which going back and looking, because I was scanning through this line by line, and I do feel like they did something really cool. While they promised so much more than actually was delivered, I do still think that they had some awesome concepts and ideas, and the immersion in the world itself was what sold it. I know it sounds silly. Who wants to actually contract ataxia and worse, even STDs? But it added to the immersion of, oh man, there's consequences for me just sleeping around town. I don't know. I probably should have worn a condom with that prostitute at the brothel. I don't know. Maybe not. Also, Knack and Kayla, guys, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. So no, my parents didn't give me the birds and the bees conversation. It was actually Fable. I figured, I know. The pixelated consequences. If they can deliver on the promises this time, it would be a great game. They definitely shied away from the story, but I think I liked that even more because the part of Fable that I enjoyed the most was the story. I liked the interacting with the characters and the world and being able to build up properties and marry whoever you wanted and all of the little side missions and stuff like that. But without a doubt, Jack of Blades, I mean, that guy got me obsessed. I don't have my mask behind me right now. Who said games aren't educational? Games cause degeneracy. When you guys call me the folk horror, just trust me when I say that it cannot get worse than how I behave in my Fable games. Anything first party, which is everything shared today, will always be available on Game Pass going forward. That's probably a good standard rule of thumb. Which one are you talking about? The new one? Wait, I missed this with Hobart. They hired some former CD Projekt Red combat designer for the combat. Oh, is that? Okay, wait. Poel? That's who they hired for this one. Soup, it's so great to see you here today, by the way. My favorite game might be Batman Arkham Knight or RDR2. I love the Arkham combat. It's so enjoyable. You really do make people excited to get back into games. It's the worst thing I could ever imagine for myself is to fall out of love with games. And I think it happens, like sometimes we like them more and sometimes life gets busy and things, but when you're passionate about something, I hope that that flame is always lit to some extent and you don't, you know, let other people change your mind that it's silly or it's a waste of time or anything like that. Games provide so much. I hope the combat will be good. I think so. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more challenging than before, but not probably as easy as it was before. Blacksmithing, hello guys, I'm making all my money. Fable Anniversary and Lost Chapters are both 67% off on Steam. I didn't even realize that they offered the Lost Chapters version. Okay, if I could, that is my one recommendation, is I do prefer the Lost Chapters. That's just personally me. I know that Voldemort, we had this conversation too, right? You said that there are some slight changes. I'm off to your FF upload. Yes, Final Fantasy VIII just uploaded. And if you guys are sticking around, we finished the Xbox Developers Direct, but the fun and the bonus stream is not over yet. If you guys weren't around during the beginning, this is a day for the ages because not only did I just get to get re-excited and freaking out for Fable and get to see and share something that I love so much, but I get to do it 2 times over because at 3 p.m. we are doing a sponsorship with Square Enix to share gameplay of Final Fantasy VII Remake Interlude on Switch 2. And it's the first time I get to share with you guys Switch footage. I've never gotten to use a Switch on my stream. It's crazy. I've never gotten into Nintendo. I know. I mean, I've been into it, but I've never gotten to share it with you guys. So yeah, we're gonna do some Final Fantasy VII Remake and Fable and Final Fantasy Remake. I'm dying. I'm dying. Intergrade. I keep saying interlude. I literally I told Vert today, I was like, I always say interlude. This is like pre-birth. It's not intergrade and remake. It's actually Final Fantasy interlude and pre-birth for me. It's interlocked. It's an interlude because I'm not done with the story. Bobby, I don't know either of those words, so it is what it is. Casta has an hour. Sounds like she can get a quick Skyrim session in. Yeah, I accidentally, when I first... Where did pre-birth even come from? I think I just like accidentally said it during... There goes the sponsor show, I know. I accidentally said it during one of... I think it was like the first time I was telling you guys that I was gonna play Rebirth, and I accidentally said pre-birth, and I was like, wait a minute, that changes the whole context. Yes, FF7. So I'm planning to, we're gonna be streaming it for pretty much, we're gonna go for probably like 3 hours, then I wanna play some more of it. And then you guys, I'm gonna be finishing that on my own. So during this whole year, I wanna be able to throw myself into just my own playthrough of FF7 for myself on the Switch and going through the first one, the second one, getting myself ready for all of the in-depth analysis and thoughts that I want to share with you guys when the third part comes out too. Wood chopping or crab attacks until 3? Technically we could. My wife and I just experienced pre-birth. I'm just saying. It completely changes the context, I know. Also, Knack, I think I did already welcome you, but hi. Thank you for the Fable watch along. Yeah, Voldemort, absolutely. Thanks for remembering and coming back over here too. FF7. It's a beefy boy. It's definitely a beefy boy. Please remember the trick to the Rufus fight this time around. We're gonna see how this is, because I have not touched Final Fantasy VII since I played it with you guys two years ago, and I think that's why this feels like such a crazy day, that the stars aligned for this to get to do this between Fable and then also, like, you guys know, we were talking about it yesterday, coincidentally, how if I hadn't picked Final Fantasy VII, I think the channel would look a lot different. I was deciding between that and Ghost, and I ended up picking Final Fantasy VII because that's just where my curiosity took me, and it feels like a lifetime ago, but it also just feels like that was the start of my life. It feels like a lifetime ago, but I feel like I woke up even more. It was like a true Skyrim, you're finally awake moment kind of thing. And I do want to go back to Ghost of Tsushima and eventually experience that. My wife and I also just experienced no, Sephiroth, please. Today we'll be going back to the first Final Fantasy experience after so many Final Fantasies in between. That's why I'm actually liking that I get to share even just the beginning of my playthrough. I know if you guys came along with Discovery, maybe some of you guys are even here because of that FF7 playthrough. In fact, there's some people on my team that are here because of that FF7 playthrough. And yeah, I went in having no knowledge of Final Fantasy whatsoever. It was the first one I picked because I just remember seeing it. I remember a lot of people being like, hey, would you ever play Final Fantasy? And I just wrote it off and I was like, no, because there's so many and I don't know where to start and I don't know what to do. And I picked it up and I remember calling my editor and be like, I think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII. And he was like, all right, okay, why are you telling me? Just go do it. And I started playing, and then you guys, like, so many, I didn't expect to discover such an amazing, kind, and wonderfully supportive community over there. And now I get to come back and we're gonna get to see how I do with it, because I now have remake, rebirth. I should count those as one, but we have 16, 10, 10-2, 9, and now 8. Yeah, based editor, just do it. It pretty much sounds about right, yeah. Thus again, we stayed. FS7 is what brought me here. Like, so many of you guys have come over, so even though I'm not sharing, during that playthrough, I talked about maybe doing hardcore mode, I talked about trying to bring a challenge, I talked about even maybe trying to replay them before I got to the third part, but just with the way that everything has shifted, I think a lot of people do want to see new adventures. I'd like to be able to bring you guys more Final Fantasy, so instead of, again, taking a whole nother year to bring you guys more Final Fantasy experiences, I think that I'm gonna take my second playthrough and share the beginning with you guys for this sponsorship, and then go ahead and take it and finish it offline and just take as much lazy time. I mean, I already take all the time in the world when I bring you guys playthroughs, and you're gonna notice that in today's video when you watch me draw and draw and draw and draw. It's a whole episode of drawing. Here from Rebirth on YouTube, the way that you said you liked checking for all the little hidden things and reading as much as possible. I am obsessed with looking at every crevice and corner, and especially with, I remember when I got to go to the Rebirth event, that was the whole thing, is they let us play like a certain section of it, and everybody got up to the part that you were supposed to get, and I was still in the town. Like, I was still in the town by the time the session was over. They were like, did you do anything? And I was like, no, I just looked at all of the interior design. Every single crevice. I'm amazed at environmental artists. I think that's the part of game design that I get called to. If I were on a game development team, as much as I love music, I would be terrible at designing music. I could tell you if I liked something or not, but I would be the person probably working on the environmental design. That would be me. Like, that chair there, that's my chair, that's my problem, you know? Astrofx, hi. We did something. I did something. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I did something. As soon as we get an FF7 Part 3 date announcement, I'm going to play all of it before the release. Yeah, and I know a lot of people, I think that they've talked about how the second one maybe underperformed compared to some of the other ones, but I reckon that there's a fair amount of people that are just waiting for all 3 parts to be out. Jonks, am I excited? I was almost in tears the whole time. Grandia, I have. Let me go ahead. So we have this kind of free time. The sponsored segment will start at 3 p.m. and then we'll dive back in for the first time on Switch, and we'll start all of that. But why don't I share some of the JRPGs that I have? I have a couple different couple different titles. I'm not gonna share my whole collection because we also have the PO box opening on Saturday, but I do have Grandia. I was thinking we could grab, and I can share all the different Final Fantasy copies that I own with you guys. My first RPG was Fable, and it was so good. It technically wasn't my first RPG, but it was the first one that made me fall in love with gaming. So I get it. It's sad that the only Fable is PC. Wait, the only Fable in PC is the first one. Yeah, we've talked about this before though. Is 2 and 3 not accessible on GOG? I am getting a massive amount of snow, I think, heading my way. I'm pretty sure. Pre-birth, interlude. I gotta remember integrate. Cast his voice acting in 8. No, everybody's turning into this generic like, halt, who goes there? Stop. I don't know why I'm trying to activate like deep voices for some of the Galbadia guards. Nothing's happening. I know the interlude, but stop. This is the first and the last sponsorship from Square. Come on, please. Fable 3 was on PC, but 2 was only on Xbox. I have Fable 3 on Steam, but I don't think it's available anymore. Stop, you violated the law. I'm pretty sure I'll have no power on the internet on Saturday. Yes, actually, that is a good thing though, guys. Just be prepared. I'm hoping that the snow doesn't start till later in the day, but as of right now, I'm set to do an extra PO box stream on Saturday, but if the snow gets really bad and I don't have power, worst case scenario, if I don't have power, then there shockingly will be no stream. So I'll keep you guys posted. All the innuendo in the Final Fantasy games, don't worry about it. The interlude and the pre-birth, huh? Star Ocean 2 is the second one. I actually don't have any of the Star Oceans. Is the second story was the RPG on PlayStation 1 that shaped my love for them most. Legend of Dragoon and Chrono Cross. I need to actually double check if I have Chrono Cross. I don't think I do. No, because wait, was Chrono Cross on PS1 or was that SNES? Radrick, welcome back in. Oh man, guys, I feel like I'm on an ultimate high right now and it's not coming down. PS1, okay. Let me double check. I might actually have it. Star Ocean, I know I don't have. Star Ocean second story is legendary. Could get the PS1 or the modern second story R. Oh man. You lose power when it snows? Sounds serious. It just depends on how bad it is. I don't think so. I think I'll be fine. I might lose power because I have a little gremlin who's not here right now and I'm concerned where she is. Fable is home. You are home. Honestly. Fall time. Autumn. So would you guys object? I mean, maybe Revan would object to super long streams, but would you guys object to longer Skyrim streams? So that we can give Skyrim the time of day and then hopefully also be able to enjoy Fable? Would you guys be so opposed? Kicking chickens I know, in high fidelity. Can you imagine? Dude, the graphics looked amazing. Longer streams? We're supposed to get a foot over here in PA. It's gonna be a lot. I think this is sounding like the worst winter storm that we've had in a while. That being said, it doesn't even sound like that much. I know a lot of people lose their mind when a little bit of snow happens. I just don't go. I don't leave my house, and that's crazy because I don't leave my house anyway. So, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to stay at home and play video games. Sounds like I'm gonna have to stream and then play FF8 all day long. Wouldn't mind at all, yeah? Darth Revan might object to this, but we'll see. Death Divine, I see too. Who leaves their house anymore anyway? I know, more content, who would want that? They're expecting areas with ice accumulation to knock out power for 7 to 15 days. Is this more in like the Midwest or is this East Coast? Maybe I'm the one that's underselling it. Maybe I'm just like, I've got canned soup, I've got MREs, I'm good. Whatever happens, I've got a kitty. What time is the sponsor portion? 3. So let me go I want to grab all the different Final Fantasy games that I have and share that with you guys. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and do a Fable. Oh my gosh, I'm like, Fable. I'm gonna go do a Revan check real quick. South and the Midwest. I know Texans are like losing their mind. No, I don't actually have. I think I technically have kept like one MRE from back in the day because you can still get them on base and things like that. But that's worst case scenario. I guess I shouldn't tell you all that it's supposed to be 65 degrees for here the rest of the week. West Coast is the best coast, as you're saying over there. Captain, thank you for the follow. Also, Rico, thank you for 2 months of continual support too. I love the amount of effort and passion you put into your work, and to come by and support for a second month. Thank you for the continual support for 2 months in a row. And always, it is the privilege of a lifetime to get to share something I'm so passionate about with y'all. It's pretty dull in potential rain in SoCal. I'm gonna be going to Costco this weekend before the storm. Oh, Sephiroth, you are brave. You are very brave. No, MREs are not nice. If you don't mind being backed up for a couple days. All right, let me grab these real quick. I was thinking about Fable. Where? Okay, I'm coming back. Ah! Oh no. Hold on. I'm grabbing these real quick. I have to find the discs that are on PS2 though, because I have those ones as well. Costco is love, Costco is life. Make sure you get a dog though. If you go, get that dog. All right, I've got those games to share with you guys. I don't think, let me see the PS1 games okay, yeah, this one was pretty cool. All right, let me go grab the other ones. Also, Hallowed, hi. I enjoy when she talks from a distance, knowing we can barely hear. You're just like, bada, bada. You just hear the little screams. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna do a quick little Revan check, and then I will give you guys the tour of the Final Fantasy games. And then, yeah, I just figured we'll kind of yap and hang out until 3 o'clock. Sublime, can I pet that dog? Can I get that hot dog? All right, I'll be back.